The gentlewoman yields. The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, glad to have the author of the bill on the floor, Mr. Scalise, but I want to yield 3 minutes to the gentlelady from West Virginia, my guardian angel, Ms. Miller.
Gentlelady from West Virginia is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. President Biden's threat to veto H.R. 1 tells everything we need to know about the bill. It will unleash American energy and bring down energy costs. H.R. 1, the Lower Energy Costs Act, is about increasing domestic production, permitting reform, streamlining energy exports, and reversing President Biden's anti-energy agenda. In the first week of Joe Biden's presidency, he stopped American energy production by halting needed permits for the energy production and shutting down the Keystone Pipeline, also sending home 300 West Virginians who were out there working. He drained our strategic petroleum reserves while failing to fix the problems that he had created. Americans are sick of these policies, which is why they elected a Republican majority to be a needed check on the Biden administration's war on American energy. H.R. 1 is necessary to jumpstart American energy production and is one of many crucial energy policies that I'm looking forward to supporting. Mr. Speaker, I wish to enter into a colloquy with the Congressman from Louisiana, my good friend, the Majority Leader, Steve Scalise. I now yield to you, sir.
Gentlelady yields. The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and really want to thank my dear friend from West Virginia, Ms. Miller, for your leadership and for yielding. And I truly appreciate your leadership on energy policy as we're seeing here today, and also for working with us on getting this Lower Energy Costs Act to the floor and hopefully passed over to the Senate shortly. You've been a champion on energy issues of all kinds, but especially on the pipeline issue specific to West Virginia. Pipelines are so critical to America's energy independence. In fact, we deal with making it easier to move pipelines, build pipelines in America. A lot of the infrastructure that we need to make this country grow is being held up right now from a lot of radical regulations on the left, outside groups that don't want American energy. They're fine with getting dirty energy from foreign countries, but they want to make it harder to get American energy. And pipelines are part of that ability for us to bring back energy production to America, provide for our own energy needs and not be dependent on other countries. Although construction on the Mountain Valley Pipeline is essentially complete, it continues to be tied up in the courts. I understand the frustration that proponents of the pipeline are experiencing, but I especially want to thank Congresswoman Miller for her leadership because she's truly been fighting to get this project done. At the end of the day, until this project's done, it's not going to be helping not just the people of West Virginia, but so many other people. I look forward to continuing to work through this issue with my friend from West Virginia and others in our conference as we continue to push for more American energy production that will lower costs for families, not just in my home state of Louisiana, my friend from West Virginia's home state, but also for people all across America. Bad energy policy hurts families everywhere, especially low-income families. It's time we get this policy right. Thank my friend from West Virginia for her leadership, and I yield back.
The Majority Leader yields. The gentlewoman's time is expired.
1 minute.
I yield the gentlelady from West Virginia, 30 seconds.
Thank you so much.
Gentlelady is recognized.
And thank you, Leader Scalise, for taking the time to highlight such an important project. You have been a champion of American energy, and the Mountain Valley Pipeline is a great example of domestic energy production. I am from an energy-producing state, and I've seen and lived the effects of bad energy policy coming out of Washington, which is exactly why I came to Congress, to fight for West Virginians and my like-minded fellow Americans. Today, I am introducing the Complete American Pipelines Act, a bill to complete the Mountain Valley Pipeline and other American First projects that have been needlessly held up by left-wing radical courts. All gas from the Mountain Valley Pipeline will supply domestic energy markets. I need 10 more seconds.
Yield her 15 seconds.
Meaning lower energy prices across the country as supply will dramatically increase. The Mountain Valley Pipeline is crucial to American energy. Remember that American energy security is our American security. Thank you. I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields.
Mr. Chairman,